Welcome, everybody. 64 day is here, and what a day of days it will be. Days of that camera looks like shit.
Oh, why does that camera look so bad?
Why did that? Sir, cut back to that camera.
What happened?
Where are we? We just hit the beaches of Normandy. What's going on?
What is happening?
What's going on? I'm going to start blowing on a cross and using a sniper rifle. What's happening?
Okay, I'm going to say it. Sorry. Well, welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
Hi.
Oh, it's too bright.
We got to throw that camera in the fucking trash can. I know we like the zoom feature.
What happens in the 30 seconds?
But we got to fucking let it go.
It's time.
It's time to let it go.
Listen, everyone watching, today is the anniversary. It's not like Mega64 specifically started this moment.
No.
But in general, it was summer 2003
right.
when we first started kicking off really with Mega64.
Yeah.
So we're celebrating an anniversary. Now, the camera that we use for KevCam has been with us a lot of that journey.
I would say more than half.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think. I think we got it around 2000.
The year HDMI was invented, possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
It's been maybe, honestly, it might be 15-year-old camera.
Yeah.
I think.
And we like the camera because, Kevin, go to KevCam and do a hilarious zoom on me. Ready?
Do
go
a
ahead.
crazy
hey, ready?
zoom.
Oh,
you zoomed,
second.
that was too
Ready?
far out. No.
That's too far. They saw
Show
that.
the green screen. Oh.
How funny was that? That was very funny.
Yeah, give me. I'm having a great day. I hope nothing goes wrong.
What happens in the 30 seconds before we go live where it looks fantastic?
Yeah.
Seriously.
And then, okay, you're on. And the audio cuts out.
Yeah, we hit live and then all these things turn off. But
It's
anyway,
like we don't test this.
We were here since 10:30. Johnny got here earlier. I don't know when the fuck Johnny got here. Was here all last night.
I know.
And then hey, we're live. And then the computer's like, fuck you. Check this out. It just takes everything away.
yeah, but that camera has been out to get us. I think it's that familiarity breeds contempt kind of thing because we filmed so much with one another.
Yeah.
It's now starting to turn on us.
But lazy.
Look at
So
it.
you know what? I'm going to call it tonight. Tonight, will be that camera's send off.
Okay.
So this camera and that includes, and also that again, this has been the official KevCam camera. So we're gonna say goodbye to him.
Bye to Kevin. Okay.
It's time for
Johnny.
Kevin's only purpose and here is now eliminated.
This is my life.
Yeah. So
you're gonna have to go back to doing merch.
I'm ready. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Anyways, that camera, I mean, it was funny because before that was our best camera.
Yeah.
And as time has gone on, it's like, well, that camera, it still does the job. And now these cameras we have besides this are so good.
Yeah.
And when you cut to it, it's like, what happened? What did you cut to an aluminum can.
Hey, I could take care of it like I did our first HD camera.
And pour water on it.
Yeah,
and
you want me
break
to
it?
just douse that fucker?
Yeah.
Fix it real good.
I remember specifically going to get this camera. This is a Panasonic, I believe it's the Panasonic Hmc 150, I think is the name.
Everyone, yeah, I knew that too.
I remember that name because
couldn't forget it.
I remember seeing videos online. It was a mind blower at the time. It was like, look how pro this camera is and how good it, big ass camera with all the features, pro features, and it records to an SD card.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because
before that, it was those fucking, what was those?
Well, yeah. Some cameras use mini DV.
Yeah,
the tapes,
that was what we had
and then
originally.
others use P2 cards.
That was the one.
And with P2 cards, it was like you can record HD footage for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yep.
And so you would have to, I remember someone came at one point and they had a whole briefcase full of cards.
Yeah.
They had to keep changing out.
I was on a shoot like that once and it was like, yo, this is ineffective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool that we're not on DV tapes anymore because back in the old days when I did the podcast, we would record the podcast on our DV tape and then I'd immediately go into the office and have to live capture it in real time.
Yeah.
And it took forever.
You'd have to sit and watch it again.
Also, if you cut ever, you would have to make a new file or something. I forget exactly what it was.
If you stop.
Because it became out of sync.
Oh.
So you would have to make a new file every time there was a cut. And I'm telling you, back in the old, how do we ever make videos back in the old days? It's impossible.
The one thing I will say that I miss though about all of that was super inconvenient.
Yeah.
When you'd capture footage for a video, you would have to sit there through all of it and watch all of
it again.
Cut. However, I will say it did get you really familiar with the footage.
Yeah.
Where when I would do that, then when I went in for the edit, I knew exactly Sean's best take was there.
Yeah.
Our best thing was right there. Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
This reaction was the funniest. And I do feel like with today, you dump all the files onto the computer and sometimes you miss stuff. Sometimes it's like, why didn't you use that reaction? Well, we didn't get that. Yeah, we did. Yeah, look at this file. Oh, you don't get that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I miss the getting into the thick of the footage like that, but I still actually try to make a point to like sit and watch it anyway. So but
because man, back in the old days though, it was rough. It was rough, and that's why people weren't making videos, and that's why
there were so many steps.
Yeah, it was so hard. And then I really feel like also who had a camera, who had a computer powerful enough to edit footage.
Yeah.
There was just so many obstacles that now you can do on your phone, and it's so easy.
And let it be known to anybody, in case you haven't heard it from anybody else, is like you can make a movie. The iPhone is good enough at this point. Get some good audio, and your computer can edit it. You know, like it's totally doable.
Totally.
Your only limit is your mind.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but man, but I really feel like that's why, like when we started doing this, like you and Derek were making those drama videos back in high school, but no one else knew you were even doing it.
Like Squiggle Vision, you're talking?
Yeah, well, yeah, they would just make like the we said before, but like after every play, they'd make like a recap of like us working on the play, and they film little things for it. It was
behind
funny.
The scenes and with some skits in it.
That was like the birth.
Place.
Yeah, 100%. And so, but like, I remember people being like, how'd they even make this? Like, how'd they do this? When you would get a project at school, they would give you a list of things you had to do. And then one of the things was like a video. If you ever had that, I'd always pick it because that's an automatic A because no one else could make a video.
Yeah.
The teacher was always so impressed that they'd be like, hey, I don't care what we talked about.
I've mentioned this before, but I was failing AP European history. And that was the thing. He's like, hey, if you could figure out how to make a video, that's like the equivalent of getting an A on 2 tests.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, yeah. And so I did Mighty Morphin Dutch Monarchs.
That's right. That's
with
the
all
one.
the action figures. And it was like, I was like, I'll make myself figure out how to do this so that I can make up for all the things I didn't read.
And like, I personally couldn't do it, but my dad used to edit video because he worked at San Diego City College in the video department.
Get a job doing it.
Right. So like, he knew what he was doing. So like, I did a video and at his studio, and we filmed it there on the green screen, and he was able to like, at the time, it was crazy. He put me in like Apollo 13. Like it was like all these things. I was like, so it was like
edit you into the movie.
No one in my class could believe what the shit I accomplished. But then, like 6 months later, Rocco's asking about Mega64, and then we filmed the intro at the same studio my dad was at because we knew how to do green screen and all that stuff now. It's cool.
I think I was lucky in that my parents were this young 90s couple, and video equipment was just coming out on the market. It's like, oh, get a camcorder, record your family vacations. Like that was very common.
Yeah.
And then that thing, got used 2-3 times.
And they just left it.
Sat on a shelf. So when I became a teenager, I was like, yo, can I fuck around with the Super 8 and film skate videos? And that's like me cutting my teeth.
Wouldn't it be so rad if you still had that camera and you could still film skate videos with that camera?
I have it.
You do?
I don't get rid of anything.
Does it work?
It has an AC adapter. I bet the batteries are all toast. And I had bought like at Radio Shack, like replacement batteries to get that running again in the late 90s. Like when me and my friends would film skate videos and then edit just on VCRs.
Right. Yeah, the VCR edit.
But I could dig that out and plug the AC wall adapter in.
That'd be sick. I used to have I did the same thing where it was like the 2 gigantic boxes that you had to plug into a wall to record directly to the VHS.
Yeah.
And we used to go in the backyard and film videos all the time. It was sick. It was so much fun.
Yeah. That was always just, that was my favorite creative outlet. There's
one
one video I made I wish I could find, and I don't think I have a copy anymore. I know maybe somewhere, buried somewhere, but where I really fell in love with it, even before that European history video, is for Spanish class. It was another thing. Make a video, and I had no one to help me. I didn't really hang out with people outside of school. I was kind of just on my own, I made a lot of friends when we were in theater, obviously.
Totally.
Obviously, might still be friends with you. But
kind of worked out.
You know what I mean? But outside of school, I never really did. And I was like, I don't want to bother anybody. So I did a video in Spanish where a guy went crazy for yogurt. Like I had some yogurt and then like I needed more, and I bought a tub of yogurt, and like I'm in the backyard like eating it with my hands, I went crazy. Like I'd never tasted yogurt before, and then I went crazy and needed more. And And it's me just getting yogurt all over myself. I just filmed it by myself. And I remember my family came home and we were just like, what were you doing? You have yogurt all over you. And I was like, it's for a video. And I got help from someone at school. I was like, I just wish it had music. And then someone in the tech lab was like, you can add music. Check this out. I know how to do it. And it was like he plugged a thing, like a CD player into the VCR so it would put music over it or something, like on one of the tracks.
Yeah.
But he added a Metallica track. So I don't remember. It was like I can't find that video anymore. But
let's remake it.
But the great irony is that here we are still making videos together today.
And,
all of you guys. Wait.
All of us.
Wait.
Yeah, we are missing, however, one member is gone today.
I don't even sit here usually.
It is unfortunate that Derek is not here today.
Can I just get through it? Can
Clear the air.
Oh, go ahead.
I told him no more, dude.
Reddit was right.
I couldn't take it.
They saw the writing on the wall.
I said no more. No, anyways.
No, our dear friend Derek got COVID, which fucking sucks. So Derek, I think he's feeling better now, but he still has COVID and he's still isolating. So,
and Rocco remains king of the hill.
So
Derek and I were luckily, we lucked out on our recent trips and all that. But
when we all got it,
but then had a brief jaunt to Vegas, and that didn't agree with him. And that Kev Cam. And then there was one.
Which, who?
How does he do it?
Wait, go back to Kev Cam and get wide.
His immunity.
And then go real close. I'm done.
Levels are off.
Ready? Here we go. Wait, no, on Rocco. Sorry. What fucker jinxed us with his stupid ass tweet? Oh.
Could have been Rocco.
I'm trying my best on knots.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
Who put that tweet out in the world and now everyone around him got COVID?
I posted that tweet. Haha, we never got it. And then everyone I know got it but me.
Everyone at Mega64, no one's got it. Ha 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 ha. Now literally everyone from Mega64 has gotten it but the fucker who jinxed us.
Yeah.
Of fucking course that happened.
I've had multiple things like this happen to me now.
Yeah.
Do you think I could say about that other one?
That is a great question. Maybe not
use the force.
Mention the profession. Does that make sense? Like a person? I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Keep it vague.
No, that's a good idea. There was someone, I have to be delicate talking about it. There's someone in life that I had a lot of difficulty with. And I never really talked about it. And then one day I said, you know what? There were people kind of talking about this certain thing on Twitter. And I said, you know what? Yeah, this was my experience. And did that and kind of like said, it kind of was like, yeah, this idiot, this asshole, whatever, in very vague terms. And then that person dropped dead within days of that tweet. I'm really not joking.
Yeah.
And
you have the power.
I honestly think for the greater good, you should delete your Twitter. I don't think. And how come? What good has come out of it? It's only bad. It's only a source for evil,
right?
Like you didn't say like everyone here is gonna get $1 million and we've gotten $1 million. It doesn't happen.
It's
like,
cursing.
Yeah, he's cursing us.
It's like when Lil B used to have his curse.
Oh yeah,
that was real. And then Danhausen's out here cursing people like crazy. But the real curse master,
Rocco. I think there's some kind of Death Note effect going on with my Twitter. I'm really not. I'm half joking, but you wouldn't believe how many times this has happened where I do something and then it's like, oh my God, that happened. I shouldn't have. Why did I say anything?
Yeah. So we did a video conference with Derek yesterday. He wishes us all luck. He says he truly wishes he could be here. He still said he was not feeling great, but he thinks he's okay. Like he wasn't like.
We're gonna fire
really sick. He's just, he's sick
in his honor.
But he did definitely want to pass along that thank you for everyone for watching. And sorry he can't be here. It sucks.
He's up ahead in some of our fine content we have.
Yeah, you will see him at points throughout the day.
You will see him plenty today.
You're almost gonna get sick of him.
Just not live.
Yeah. We miss him. We hope we're all the best. We hope he's doing well. Sounds like he was. When we talked to him,
he seemed like he was okay.
But as I mentioned, we're all still making videos. Actually, before we get too far, I do want to say we should point out We have, in addition to all the video fun we're going to do today, we also have merch exclusives on our store, shop.mega64.com. Those are all going to drop about 12:30. So you got less than 10 minutes. Those are all going to go up. So stay tuned on that. Derek had it's not in that image. Derek had.
Go back to that image real quick, Johnny. There was no sound when I hit. There's no sound. Okay.
Who owns Streamlabs?
Here's the thing.
What? Whenever we cut to a fucking image, it kills the mics. What is that?
Johnny, come on. No, I'm just joking. It's fine. I'm good. Fuck. One more time. Let's give it a shot.
I'm getting heated.
I'm gonna say something so. I'm gonna say something so controversial right now.
Yeah.
But what is it? I don't know.
This one person.
They hear it now. They hear us. Okay.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. Thank God.
So you should have muted it.
Thank God.
You were gonna finish that story.
Anyway, what I was gonna say was, there's one item that's not on that graphic.
Oh, okay.
And this was Derek's design. He wanted to do a 64-hour special, and it's a risky one, and it's frankly a little bit psychotic.
Yeah.
And we were going to save it for a special occasion. We thought today would be the day we'll debut that design, but we haven't shown it yet.
I don't know if we should even say what it is. Maybe to say, like, if you ever watch the after show, you probably want to get this shirt.
You may be actually that might be a mark against it. You might be too freaked out to order it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to endorse a madman. Let me just tell you.
Psychotic.
Yeah. Anyways,
so you will debut that in about actually we're like 5 minutes away at this point.
I don't know if we can debut it on the stream. So you have to go to the store.
Oh yeah, on the site.
I don't know if we're not going to show it.
Yeah.
But
Derek rang us and he said, "Don't show it.
It's too risky."
Yeah.
We're only minutes away from that. But you know what? In the meantime, I would say let's take a glimpse at what we've been working on. We have a few things in the works. Some we can show today, some we can't. But something I'm excited about is on Monday, we're doing a presentation for limited run games. We love working with those guys. We've done it a couple times now.
That's right.
We produced, directed, whatever you want to say, their whole presentation. I know Derek worked really hard on this too, so I want to show this because you get to see his smiling face in this. But we worked really hard on this to actually what we did was we sourced and dug and researched and found this old Sega CD game that we just thought would do a way better job showing off limited run stuff than we ever could. So why film anything?
Right.
So this is what we did, and let's watch a clip. This is what you'll see on Monday. Here's a clip of the limited run games presentation. Looks like we found that missing shipment of limited run games E3 announcements.
These guys thought they could get away with stealing all our trailers? Not on our watch.
Watch out, we're under attack! Ugh!
Good shooting, Agent. I don't think any of them survived. You just saved Uncle Sam a whole lot of court fees.
Let's find out what these guys had on them. Ha! Trailers. Let's see what this is all about. Wow.
We found that game?
We seriously, we were ready to film this whole thing and we just found that incredible old FMV game. I don't know. Nobody had ever showed that to me before.
It's hard to capture Sega CD footage too.
Yeah. We had to rip that. I had to do a deep rip.
Yeah.
I'm truly excited for people to watch this.
Yeah. So
the announcements that they have.
The announcements are super fun. I had super fun filming the things that we did. It's sick.
And it cannot be said enough. The actors look just like us.
And what talents.
Yeah. Talent, just
so handsome.
199 pounds of pure sex appeal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That one, the main actor.
The main actor.
Yeah. Mm. The one holding that monitor, right?
Oh, the monitor actor.
Yeah. The monitor guy. That weight was carrying the monitor too.
Yeah.
Anyway, tune in on Monday. That's
What time is that? Do we know?
I can tell you that is going to be. I went to the graphic and it literally loaded someone's Instagram.
I hope that it's at a convenient time in the middle of the day so I can view all of the new limited run releases.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m.
so
Pacific.
Perfect.
So yeah, we'll have to watch that here.
Yeah.
Because I want to know what happens.
I'm dying to know what happens.
I just got my copy of Quake on Switch. Forever Physical. Let me take 2. Kevin, rewind that. Forever Physical.
You got it.
I'm really happy with the stuff we've been doing with loading.
Yeah, I really
Loading, ready,
feel like
run.
we've been.
What?
Garrett, take
Limited
4.
run, sorry.
Jesus.
No, he said loading. The comment was loading. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to work with loading. Loading.
Loading,
I
ready,
feel
run.
like when it comes to our video output lately, maybe we've been a little light of late.
Well, we've been
we've been
burning the
working
candle
nonstop, and
at both ends, yeah.
people don't know it's coming, but this is the summer Mega64.
Yeah.
There is so much in the works of like.
Yeah.
This is starting it, I think. Well,
Yeah.
today is
Sure.
then Monday.
Yeah.
We have another big thing later. And then I think we got something that we haven't talked about, but you're going to see us in a place you maybe not expect. And I'm really excited about all the stuff that's happening.
There's something people are going to get a big kick out of, I think.
If it,
later this summer.
If it works out the way we want it to work out, I think you'll be like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
So we're very excited.
We're doing big things here.
Yeah.
It is the summer of Mega64. Today
Yeah.
is the day.
It's Mega64 summer, guys. You heard it here first.
Fuck
We
these
are
white boys. Get them out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are 1 minute away from the merch going up.
Okay.
So let's start getting that going. I'm going to go in and, okay, we're going to check. We are checking the servers today.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, if they fail.
And making sure that everything is working. Aaron has been MIA. I hear he's working on a bigger job or something.
What?
But
What's bigger than us?
This is bullshit, Aaron.
that's what I've been saying this whole time. And I'm kind of spent.
Okay, well.
Okay. It is 12:30, or no, according to our clock, it's 12:29.
Well,
Who
According to
knows
my
who to
Apple
trust?
Watch, I trust Apple. Sorry.
Okay. We are going to do it. Okay, first things first is we got the 1964 dad hat.
Love that.
We're doing 2 different dad hats today.
Right.
Okay.
The black one
And a pink one. Black
and a
pink.
pink one.
Is that
Yes.
coincidence?
Look it on the screen. It's
Yes, we are working with Blackpink. They're going to do a song for these hats.
For the hats. Yeah.
would
Okay.
love to.
That one is up now.
Okay.
Should we also say that the Blu-ray is currently
Oh, yes.
So if you want that first, if you were looking for
Oh.
your version for Blu-ray,
No.
No.
The Flame War Theater
Flame
Blu-ray.
War Theater Blu-ray, excuse me.
Yes. Flame War Theater Blu-ray. But we have everything as you're seeing today is pre-order. That we have in stock. So if you want
Yes.
that with
First.
your pre-order stuff, order it now with that stuff. It will ship, in a month or whenever we end up getting it. If you want the Blu-ray, I need this today. I need it ASAP.
I need to jump on that rare.
You can
Flame
order
War
that
Blu-ray.
by itself, and then we'll ship that out to you.
Yeah, that's the
away.
one thing, and just to clarify, that's the Flame War Theater Blu-ray is the one thing that is limited, where it's actually only a certain amount we have. We're not printing any more of those. So.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Now that we've gotten
I would
that
get
out
that
of the way.
first if you want that.
If you want that, and if you want that, in your hands as soon as possible, order that separately. Is what we're saying.
Yes. Okay.
If you order it with everything else, we'll hold on to it for you until we get everything else, and then we'll send it out. You'll get it. Do not worry.
Okay. The 2 dad hats are up.
Hell yeah.
This is a design Meg did. Really loved it. In the theme of today's event, the 1964 shirt that is up now.
Good job, Meg.
Meg, you killed it.
Shouts out, Meg.
The E5 shirt. You got the Electric 5. You might notice them from version 4, and
seen them.
another little character on there you might recognize as well.
Yeah. That's Andrew Douglas,
he's a
right?
super-
Yes. That is up now.
Thank you, Andrew.
The Flame War Theater Volume 1 Blu-ray. Region free, by the way, in case you live, I don't know where you live. That's up now. The Hacking in Progress. This might be my favorite thing coming out today.
This
the
is
Hacking in
wild.
Progress version 2 shirt
Yes.
is coming out today.
What's different about it, Rocco?
It is updated view count, and
Yes.
we removed the dislikes because YouTube doesn't want that.
Yes.
We can't be doing that.
This is screen accurate, folks.
Yes. So that's up. The Neon Redux.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that.
No, you
shirt,
nailed it.
which
You
is
nailed it.
new spin on the classic design. That is up now. I love that design.
That.
And then the public access long sleeve. This is reminiscent of what you would see when we were on public access TV.
Yeah.
For a little bit of history, that's where we started.
I love that glitchy.
Yes.
The VHS.
Editing VHS?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. We're sourcing
Garrett.
it back to the beginning.
Yes.
That's up now. Mariel and Jason actually worked on this. Our friend Jason killed it on the skate pullover hoodie.
Dude, let me tell you, I'm so amped on this one.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this hoodie.
Is it gnarly, bruh?
It's like, I know that I would have seen that hoodie in like San Diego back in like the late 90s.
yeah,
and would have like, oh, I want that so bad.
We worked harder than you would think on that hoodie because we wanted to nail that.
The 90s skate shop aesthetic.
But even like early 2000s, kind of you saw that. And that's where we started, So it's like, late 90s, early 2000s kind of gnarly scene. Okay. All of those items are up. I am now going to put up the 64-hour special. We're not even going to show it on camera.
Okay, here's my question to you, Rocco. And I didn't ask this before. Do we give them the name of the shirt or do we? Okay, good. Phew. Go ahead.
The Madman shirt is up now. Not going to show it on here. You're going to need to go to the store and get it for yourself because psychologically I don't want to show it, but also legally I don't want to show it. So, so go and pick that up if you're ready to read the rantings of a madman.
A lunatic.
You may want, if you want to ready to crack open his diary.
Oh my
help
goodness.
yourself.
Good luck to you.
Well, I'm gonna load up the site shop.mega64.com. Irma Gob. I mean, oh my God.
Garrett, what are you doing?
This is heinous.
All of the merch is up now, so be sure to check that out. If you want to pick up any of that stuff, again, we're doing open pre-order, so hopefully no one's gonna leave disappointed here, except Flame War Theater Blu-ray. If you want that, you should get that right now.
Yeah.
That is limited.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's all up. And thank you as always for supporting us here at Mega64. I promise we're not going to talk about merch all day, but we do thank you for doing that. Those will be available all day. And we'll remind you, but we want to thank everybody for picking up that stuff.
We do thank you.
I can't wait. I already have. I've been wearing. We had the Electric 5 shirt. We had that at
PAX, right?
We did bring that to PAX East. We got that early, and so I've already been wearing that, and I love that. But I want the new hacker shirt.
Yeah,
and the hoodie. No, I want the hoodie the most, honestly.
Yeah,
Sean's goofy for the hoodie, but that crew neck with the VHS style graphics on it, I'm really into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
a long sleeve.
That's a long sleeve shirt.
Long sleeve. Sorry, that's what I meant.
It's okay. It's Garrett. We're just winging it up here. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
What is a crew neck? Is
a
that
crew
like
neck
a
is. I'm
sweater?
wearing this. This is a.
Oh,
this is a crew
yeah,
neck.
okay.
This is a sweatshirt, aka crew neck.
Yeah.
Long sleeve is obviously t-shirt material.
Gotcha.
Same thing, but it's t-shirt
No
material.
hood,
not
though, on
Sweatshirt. No hood. No pocket. Now we're aware. Now we know.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'll
Anyway.
ask you about dad hats later.
Oh yeah. Go pick all that stuff up. We are.
Go ahead.
We are. What? The Youth of the Nation.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Have they played the free concert yet?
Oh my God.
Santana High School's owed.
Don't do that.
They were supposed to play a free concert in our town.
They
it was
didn't.
a rumor forever, and it never.
Because they're from San Diego.
Are we talking about the band is Papa Roach?
No, POD.
POD, that's right.
POD.
Yeah, and
Well,
that was a rumor that went on for years. I heard they're still going to play a free concert. No.
There was a pizzeria next to our first studio that had every POD album framed on the wall. And then I thought, like, is this like
Family.
Yeah. Like, what is this?
They were from East County like us.
Yeah, but this was like, yeah, you're right. They are from East County. Because this was recent, and it's like, who gives a fuck about POD? I can't imagine.
Spot,
yeah,
dude.
right? It's like, there's their uncle who's really proud or something. I don't
I've
know.
said it before, but whenever I think of POD, I think of walking up to Tower Records in San Diego.
Yeah.
And they had a giant, it was across the whole building. This is back when you'd see album promos that were just insane.
Yeah.
You see, honestly, today I feel like the only big album promo you will see is like Taylor Swift or something. Like
I don't even see it on Reel,
but you might still go into a Target and there's a display for
yeah,
it.
they have that. They have
Maybe,
that. They do, yeah.
But at Tower Records, the whole building, it was the POD dudes, and it said POD Satellite coming 9/11/2001.
no.
I remember seeing that because I remember thinking, damn, there's a lot coming out that day.
There was.
Yeah, a lot did.
It's a big
come
day.
out.
Yeah, dude.
Everyone.
There's one of my high school albums that I love was a band, the Moldy Peaches, and their
Yes.
album came out on 9/11/2001.
It did?
But one of the songs is literally called "New York City is a Graveyard," and it's like, what are the odds that came out
song.
that fucking day?
I didn't know it came out that day.
That day.
Whoa.
Wow.
Weird. Wow. I know.
Paranormal, dude. This is ripe for a Mega Strange episode, Johnny.
Okay.
Dude,
He's
songs that precede
unfortunate
tragedies.
events. Yeah.
Didn't who made Family Guy? Fucking Stewie.
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane wasn't he supposed to be on the
I
flight?
think so. Yeah.
And he talked about that, how he skipped out on it.
I feel like also there was like a producer from like Frasier on one of the flights. Like I believe someone something like that. But it's back in that time, did Google even exist in 2001? Or if it did, you didn't use it the way you do now. Like it wasn't the same.
You're
still Firefox,
I'm
man?
gonna say I was using Google at least 2002.
Yeah,
because I
but-
remember watching Tech TV and they were like, "Yo, this site Google, use that."
Because before it was like Ask Jeeves, Alta Vista.
Firefox search.
Was Firefox search a thing then? I don't remember. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, that was just a browser.
I got Firefox in 2004 because I remember I was dating someone at the time that was like, "Yo, you got to get off Internet Explorer." This is a serious conversation we had as a couple.
Someone told me that too. Like, use Firefox. It's
Firefox was the shit for a while.
It's better on your system.
And they were like, "Yo, don't use Nutscrape Navigator or Internet Exploder." So we didn't.
But emulate with Nesticle.
Yeah, it had that fucking sack on my desktop.
Yeah, the best NES emulator.
I watched the movie Office Space 2 nights ago with Emma, and I hadn't seen it in 20 years. It's been a long time. And it is,
Wait. I believe you watched the movie?
I don't get it.
No, you didn't fucking watch it then. Anyway.
It's interesting. Like that movie is not as funny as I remember it being. I remember it being like very funny, and it's like, no, it's okay. It's a fine movie, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it, but whatever. But it is an interesting moment in time to see like all the tech stuff from that time. Like the code he wrote is on a floppy disk. All these things are like, oh yeah, this is, but like, it's just kind of fun to see it that way.
Yeah.
I definitely see early technology.
Yeah.
.com era.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Floppy disks. What's wrong with that?
Oh, sorry. You need floppy disk still? Oh, Kevin, you need
What
it.
were those trailers on in the limited
Wait
run thing?
until you see the limited run presentation. Not to say too much before it airs, but you saw in there, we find the trailers on floppy disks. And I was like, I was talking with Derek. We were like, do we have everything we need for filming? And he was like, we might want to get a drive. Let's have all the trailers in the video. They're on floppy disks and we keep having to put them in a drive. Yeah. So I found a drive, I had to kind of source one from wherever. It was an old non-working thing. But the discs, I easily got a brand new pack of them. And they were not even like the newer discs that, the 3 I don't know what the inches are or whatever.
The normal disc.
3.5
the one that everyone used
floppies,
most recently. No, these were 5.25
because
or whatever.
The ones that we
floppies.
had, I never used those.
I used them in
ever.
elementary school.
I
did?
Me too.
Yeah.
Elementary school, not at home.
Yeah, Oregon Trail type shit.
Yep.
We played on those.
I played Shifty Sam.
Because when I saw those, I was like, I don't remember these at all.
I remember popping those in. I remember touching them where you're not supposed to touch them and fucking them up and all that kind of stuff.
Me too, because I was mad at the teacher, so I just rubbed my greasy fingers. Like, you're never. Oh, you yell at me? Well, you're never gonna play Oregon Trail again.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Math Rabbit's never gonna work.
Yeah. But anyway,
Number Cruncher's fucked.
Yeah. No, but I was able to get a pack of those. And you'll see, we shot some behind the scenes. Hopefully we'll release at some point, I hope. But you'll see, like, I open a brand new pack of them. They're just fresh out of the thing. It was like,
They must
what?
have made just a billion of those things.
Yeah.
I guess.
The
but
manufacturing didn't even look that dated. Like, it didn't look like a package from the 90s.
I mean, maybe they still make them. I can't imagine, though.
Yeah.
For the government?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know that there are, someone just mentioned this in the chat, that There's very little, and on some level, there's some cassette manufacturing because there's a very minimal demand for that.
Right.
For blank cassettes, but it doesn't happen on a mass level. I don't know with this like that. That is so not needed. I don't know.
There's maybe some like city or statewide facilities that use super old computer systems.
A lot of people use pre-internet computers because you can't hack them.
Exactly.
So they still are running off of computers that are like from 82.
Yeah. I was when I went to the Rock-afire Explosion factory
in
Florida where creative engineering, that's what it is, the creative engineering HQ where they make the Rock-afire Explosion animatronics. I did a video there years ago and he was still programming a ton of stuff on old Apple, maybe they were Apple IIes, whatever, but he's still using those discs. And I was like, is this real? I was honest. I was having so much fun there watching this animatronic band. I'm like, is this part of the show? Because this is great. I love that it's all like, and it's like, no, it's like, this is what I learned to do it on and it works. I was like,
wow.
Okay.
What floppies
like
were
it's all
those?
still running off that.
Yeah, was it the little ones or the big ones?
I think it was the bigger one.
Wow.
What the
It was the
hell?
bigger one. For certain things. I think he had an updated PC connection for other stuff, set up for other things. But some things,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Man, don't copy that floppy.
Someone showed the other day, Kevin, I don't think I showed you this, but I think I showed you, where someone had an old picture from Disney World where they were showing the Carousel of Progress. And the last scene of it is always meant to be like the modern, like, modern day. We have all this technology. And they showed what it looked like in the 80s because I think it went to Florida in the 1970s, but they updated it in the 80s. And yeah, the woman is there with the whole computer setup. And it's all the computer setups from the show Severance.
Yeah.
That show, which just aired, but they loved the aesthetic of it and bought all these old, like they knew what they were doing
100%.
and found these old computers. I forget the exact name of them, but if you look at these old Carousel of Progress pictures from the 80s, it looks like Severance. It really is like the same setup.
It really does, with that show, help with the aesthetics so much when they're like, the environment is so weird looking and then they're all using these computers. Like, what the fuck? But if they were using like, this laptop right here, it's like, okay. Yeah. But it's way cooler to look at. Like, it's like gives it a Dharma vibe.
Makes it interesting. Yeah.
Where it's like, this is all 70s, 80s weird shit.
If Apple announced, like they're doing an event Monday, which I think we're going to stream it.
Okay.
We'll carefully stream it because they were not happy the last time we did it. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
But if they announced, hey, by the way, we're going to do a limited run of new computers and they're new.
And they're
OLED screens, but the body is the old Mac.
Oh, fuck.
Would anything sell better than that? I think they could ask for any amount, and the psycho Apple collectors would like on that.
That looks so cool on your desk.
It would look so fucking cool. Way cooler than this. Like, I get like, to me, when Rocco got that new MacBook, not MacBook, what the fucking? It's just a screen. What was the pink one? The iMac.
Oh yeah, the iMac. Yeah.
And the whole computer is the monitor, and it's like that thin. It's like, how the fuck did they do this? Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I would way rather have the other one.
If it had the old aesthetic, oh my God. I think there's modders that do stuff like that. They'll put it in the old like beige framework and stuff like that.
Fun.
I think that would be cool.
Bring back beige.
Seriously, hey, I think beige is ready to come back to the computer world.
Beige electronics,
right?
We've had white and black PS4 3.2s.
Oh my God, you're seeing the new, like the Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever is beige.
Yeah.
I'm in.
That old PC style.
I'm in. Yeah, why not?
That bumpy plastic.
Yeah, the bumpy plastic.
Yeah, do it. Everyone out there, if you never, this is a deep cut from back in the day. But look up Drunk Jeff Goldblum talking about beige computers. Is beige is boring. Why are we in thinking jail?
It's time for it to come back, though.
It's good. But yeah, because Apple came out with the iMac, and those are all different colors, and that was a big deal. But that was 20-something years ago, and we're ready to move back.
I want this shit to fit in on like a Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi set piece.
Like our skate hoodie, things from 20 years ago fucking look cool again. So I think it's time to,
That's why I think we have a good year ahead of us too.
I agree.
This is our 19th year.
Yeah.
Hard to believe.
Mega64, and we're heading into the 20th. And that's when I think we'll finally be cool.
Yeah.
You think?
People will be, these guys suck. We've heard it, all the time, every day.
I've heard that since I was born.
These guys suck ass.
But when they're 20,
unfunny shit, whatever. And then just wait over the next 365 days. Dude, remember Mega64? These guys rule.
Damn. You're going to see our Tetris video, like the number one thing on TikTok.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at these fuckers. Cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
we endured long enough. I've said this before about a lot of things. Things are cool for so many years. And then around, 10, 15 years, it's like, is this old and lame? I'm not sure. But if you make it to 20, 30 years,
golden.
It's old enough to become, that thing.
Classic.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
So we just got to make it 11 more years and then we'll be really good.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a long time.
In 11 years, I'm gonna
30.
I'm gonna do another Shenmue skit, and you guys are gonna laugh so hard,
Bro.
You're gonna do a Shenmue.
Rocco's
3
gonna be
bit.
like almost 50 doing Shenmue skits.
Wow.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
Dude, don't put it past me.
I
Don't put it
wouldn't.
past
I'm
me.
not putting it past you. I believe that you would do that.
I'll do it.
I know you will. Fuck, I know that.
Anyway, so I'm excited about it. So today we're going to we haven't taken a minute maybe to run down the schedule.
Okay.
So maybe let's go through that. Obviously, we're in the thick of the podcast right now.
Yeah.
We have some other stuff to talk about, but just real quick, let's touch on it. After this, we are going to go to a Mega64 wrestling event.
Yes.
That's
The
right.
Battle Royale,
Yes.
if you will.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes. So everyone knows ahead of time what it is. It's a battle royale in which we put together. Some of you may have seen we did a wrestling event on our. We did like a thing for our Patreon where we had a virtual wrestling event. Derek made all the characters in the WWE engine
So
or
good.
whatever.
Like everyone looked so similar to their real life
It was fun.
counterparts.
Yeah. It was
All the
super fun.
clothing mods that he went through.
dude, he spent some time on that.
painstakingly making.
So we did that. We did a battle royale where it's all of us fighting at the same time. You'll get to watch that a little later. And
It's all of us plus a couple of other people.
surprise wild cards. if you
Wild
will.
cards, yeah. So that's gonna be fun. That'd be fun.
we should say we recorded this segment with Derek
Yes.
prior to what happened.
Right.
And so we will be represented today.
It's so funny because we had the debate, like, do we just wait for Mega64 Day to do this, or do we just film it beforehand and whatever? And then we thought, honestly, our day is so packed, we could use like a half an hour break just to like get food or whatever. And thank God, because then Derek wouldn't have been in it.
We almost did it live.
I know.
And I'm thankfully
I'm
we
so
did.
glad that
Well,
we
and he
didn't do
hosted the damn thing.
I know.
He brought his PS5
I know.
here. And
like it would have
everything.
not worked. So thank God we did it beforehand.
Yeah. So he will be here in spirit a little later. That's
He'll
gonna
be
That's going to be
battling.
about 1:30. And then after that, do we have the schedule here? Oh yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no worries. So that's at 1:30. You'll see that. Then at 2:00, we're going to get together here and watch the Last Laugh tour. We went on tour. Maybe many of you attended. Hopefully,
I was there.
last year. Sold out comedy tour. We had a great time. Most of it was sold out.
Well,
there was
I'm
that
gonna say it was all sold out.
Tampa. You could have brought a
You know
couple
what?
friends.
Tampa.
No, that sold out too.
That was actually. I remember I kept hearing like, no, we could sell more. We could sell more in Tampa. Keep in Tampa. And I kept thinking like, oh, is no one going to be there? It was a big show.
It was
It was and the venue was kind of cool too.
It
It looked like there's
there's chickens everywhere.
Ybor City,
There were
man.
It looked like if there was going to be a bar fight, that would have been the venue.
100%.
It looked like the set,
right.
like an 80s movie. Like it looked like like Roadhouse.
I
or
liked
something.
that part of town though. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
other places in Florida I visited.
It reminded
were
me
not
of
like that.
I've never been to New Orleans, but it reminded me if I were to go to New Orleans, it was like that.
There was that vibe for sure.
Well, anyway, we're gonna watch that live show, and we're gonna do commentary as we watch it,
Which we've never done.
Yeah, we've never aired the full live show on here.
You may have seen this if you've bought the Blu-ray,
Yeah,
but you don't have the commentary
Yeah.
and our perspectives. It's going to be cool watching this back after so long because
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I watched the documentary that Johnny made.
Yeah.
But when we
Also,
put out
this
our
is the
Blu-ray,
first leg. Sorry, this is the first tour we did back in 2020.
right? It's been so
Yeah, this is
long.
the
So
East Coast
the show
version.
even evolved a little bit.
Yeah.
The last tour, so it's different. So
We're going to
I'm-
talk all about it.
yes,
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah, so I'm excited to watch that. That'll be at about 2, I think. That'll be at 2:00. Then Garrett's going to be doing a PPS.
Nice.
Around around
3:30?
3:30.
I'm going to take you for a ride and
buckle up.
you're going to have a good time.
Cool.
And then after that's over, this is the big event. I've been so excited for this. I've been drinking caffeine all day because, baby, we're going to be here all night.
Don't say that.
Going through.
Do you have a hard out, Sean?
I have an ideal out.
What's your ideal out?
Well, I mean, ideally, I would be here until like 6.
Okay, yeah, all right.
6:30.
Yeah,
Rocco,
okay.
how many videos are there to rank?
Round up, carry the 2, about 430.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. My plan was to watch them all.
What?
I guess we're not going to do that.
Better call the family now.
I guess we're not going to do that.
Yo.
So
Top ramen
we're
is in the
gonna
cupboard.
we are gonna try to lightning round it. Oh wait, sorry, 486.
Oh my God.
It's not 500. You know,
What the fuck?
We'll have to just
silly
go
goose.
fast
No, it's
for
gonna
you,
be fine.
Sean.
I'm not going to remember. I'm going to estimate. It was 486 videos.
How many do
I'm
you
going to remember about 50. And then I'm not going to remember the other ones.
So I don't know. Someone else made the tier maker list, and I don't know what date it goes.
Okay.
So it might not be the last couple years of videos. I'm just warning everybody now, but we're gonna do our best.
Bummer.
To we'll go as fast as we can.
Sure, yeah.
We have to
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's almost 500 videos.
If you only remember 50, Sean, I'm only going to remember 40, but I'm going to get the names of them all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rocco, you are really going to be flexing your memory.
he's
here.
going to be such a flex.
Someone
He's
did
so good at it, though.
Someone did some math for us.
Okay.
So this might make you breathe a little easier.
Okay.
To actually put a number on it.
Okay,
If we
thank you.
spend 1 minute on each video,
Uh-huh.
that's about 8 hours. So
What?
we'll
What are you... 8...
So we'll figure it out. Anyway, that's
Guys,
later.
I got
Don't
something
worry
to do
about later.
tomorrow.
Anyway,
Well, I told my kids I would see him before bedtime.
Why would you
So
lie to your kids?
yeah, why would you say that?
He'll stay.
they...
What do we do?
I'm
Have
gonna-
the kids
I'm-
come down here, sleep in the other room.
Kids,
or
I gotta
something.
put you to bed here on the studio floor. Sorry.
Bring the
Sleep on the
kids
green
in.
screen.
Let them tell us
Here's a
what they
sumo
think.
for you to lay on.
Can't you, put a little extra, medicine in their food or something?
Hey,
to go
kids,
to bed
here's
early?
Timbo.
How
Watch
dare
No,
you suggest that?
no. The reason I bring that up is I don't remember if I talked about this on there or not, but I went to. I have to be careful about
Yeah.
this. But I went to a medical. I was
Right.
in a medical facility.
Okay.
And they had an assistant, a nurse or whatever,
yeah.
helping me with stuff.
Nurse
And-
practitioner, yeah.
And she said maybe 12
Hygienist.
things that if you said online would get you permanently canceled and booted off the internet forever.
Uh-huh.
It was just like, wow, one after another, man.
Damn.
And then that was one of the last things she said was like, I'm sorry, my kids are so hyper. Sorry, but what was it? It was like she
Benadryl.
gave him Benadryl or
Benadryl,
something.
yeah.
no.
Peter, I'm out. I know you're not supposed to do that, whatever. Anyway, the next time I went there, they were like, she's not here anymore. She's not working here.
I wonder where she
Like,
went.
I wonder where she went.
Jail.
There were she said 10 things that were like, yeah, you might want not.
Yeah, she crossed it all off the
I
list.
don't want
in
to
your-
say that. Yeah,
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Your one office visit.
Crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know how she had that career that long.
She was the ultimate Karen before it was a term, because this was like 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Anyway,
fuck. I gotta pee so fucking bad, and I've been
I know
holding it.
I do too. Why did none of us
Why are we
piss?
talking-
Why
are
Kevin
we
made the
talking about
joke
this?
before we went live. He's like, "Oh, I gotta pee," because
I
I
planted that piss seed in your brain.
you
Dude,
did.
I brushed my teeth.
You have a toothbrush here.
I emptied my bladder. I keep a toothbrush here, and I use
I
it
should do that.
every time we're
Do you
about
do
to
that,
go on
Rocco?
camera.
What?
A toothbrush here.
Fuck no.
See, here's
Why
the
would I
thing.
do that?
Before you go on camera, you brush your teeth.
We're in HD, so before we go on camera, yeah, I definitely, because even like as much coffee as I drink, I'll get like a film.
Oh,
By the afternoon,
you
I
drink
get
a
a
lot
little
of coffee
coffee
then.
film.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna do a podcast late in the afternoon, yeah, I keep it in my desk drawer.
I have obviously I got Advil here. I got deodorant here, but not
Same.
Yeah,
toothbrush.
I do actually. Same here. I do have deodorant here because every now and then, one, you're filming something really active, or you're doing something where it's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna need that, or you're so worked up getting everything. Oh, we got to set up this shot. We got to do that, and then you have that moment. Did I put on deodorant today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate
I think
that.
I did. I don't know.
I also, like
Acting next to someone,
I
like
have
really
a shaving
close.
cream and a razor here because sometimes like, oh, we were filming this video now. You gotta shave that beard off. Like, okay, I have that stuff ready to go.
What if you and I had to do a scene like so close in each other's faces, and I got that tuna packet breath?
That's happened not because of a scene, because you're doing my makeup. And
and I forgot to use my toothbrush. But that's why I keep it here too.
Man, I didn't say anything until years later, but whoa.
The coffee and the tuna packet combination.
It was a bad combo.
It's a bad combo.
Yeah. There was one time that I was working with Kevin super close, and I only had coffee and beef jerky. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
That sucks.
I'm so sorry.
Beef jerky smelled like farts every time we opened it in
I
the
know.
tour van.
In the van.
So beef jerky, that was the one thing. If you're gonna eat it, you had to give everyone a heads up.
Hey guys,
because if you just smelled it and didn't know,
you thought someone
it was
fucking
like,
blasted
oh
one.
no, what is that?
Who beefed, literally. And then so Garrett would be like, yo, open up my beef jerky, so that's that smell. I'm like, okay, thank you. So at least you know what's coming.
I think it was Johnny. Were you gonna say something?
Yeah, everyone was a dick when I opened that cheese packet.
What was that, Johnny? That smelled terrible.
It was there's like, it's hard to explain. It's not like fried cheese, but it's like baked cheese, like those little
Baked cheese in a bag.
Yeah, like crispy cheese, right?
Yeah.
Oh, like those Parm crisps or whatever.
Yeah, that's
when
what
I
it was.
avoid eating carbs, those are like those are a nice snack sometimes.
but it was farty smelling.
Oh, it smelled rancid.
It was like everyone in the van was like about to kick me out of the van.
Yeah.
well,
But
you
even
gotta
like,
give a heads up, dude.
I think Ruffles cheddar and sour cream chips are amazing, really good.
Yeah.
But if you smell that without knowing what you're smelling, it is heinous.
Yeah.
You have to like know what you're in for before you.
I think the one time in the van where I got self-conscious, am I bugging these guys? Is I started clipping my nails. And then I think Jay or someone was like, yo, what's that noise? Is someone clipping nails? And I was like, yeah.
I was sitting next to you. I didn't.
Okay, I contained the clipping.
I just want to know what the sound was.
Yeah.
What is the biggest ratio of best snack to worst smell? You know what I mean? Where
I
it's
think-
like,
I mean, the whole experience, it tastes delicious, but everything else around corn nuts sucks.
Yeah.
Like the smell and the loud crunching and everything. Like,
corn nuts. It's not like it's my favorite snack ever, but it's a good snack.
You don't like
but
busted
the
nuts?
ratio is like the smell. You open that up and it's like, fuck, man, you're eating that in here.
I went to Costco and I bought like the variety like pack. I think you saw Little League games for here. And they were here, and we all ate the shit out of them. But yeah, if you were in a close office with someone and they were eating those corn nuts, it smelled terrible. It was bad.
There's a soup that I really like at a lot of Thai places called like Tom Yum, or I forget exactly how to pronounce it, but it smells like feet when they bring it out.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
To the point where it's like, yo, what? Wait, what? If you get the really good kind.
It smells really bad.
Yeah. But it tastes so good. It's like, coconut milk and stuff, but it's just like, yo.
And once you have that first bite, I bet it's good. Then you like the smell.
Then you want that smell to like permeate you.
Oh.
But I remember like people sitting down at the restaurants with me have gone like, yo, what did you just order?
Oh my God. Feet thing.
I mentioned this before when I was again in the past when I've like really tried to not eat carbs. A godsend where Costco has big packs of these sardines.
Oh my God.
They're sardines, but they're treated. They're not just like, yo, here's a fish in a can. It's like
It's dried?
it's like olive oil and something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Sardines are great.
Yeah,
Oh.
they are really tasty, and your breath smells like the Grim Reaper. It hit a point where it's like, I can only eat these if I know
At the
I'm not
track.
going to see anyone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I felt bad for people around me. It was so, it wouldn't go away. 24 hours.
Yeah, it's
it'd be
heinous.
like,
You're burping it up still?
like, oh my God, that's still inside me. It
Dude,
was seriously.
there
love those.
are like, I think if you have a Costco hot dog, you'll burp that up for a day and
Yeah.
it tastes just like the hot dog. And
Yeah.
that smell is like unforgivable.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that,
Uh-oh.
I've been seeing some people online. Kevin, I don't know if you've been looking at this as well.
They're not changing the menu, are they?
Oh, there's a new thing.
Well, I'm okay for new things.
Yeah. I know. I always get, hey, I'm still pissed about the Polish dog.
Hey,
What
Give
do you
me
got
my
against the
Polish
Polish?
option.
no one else cares. They had an acai bowl at Costco.
No, that's what they got rid of the Polish dog for, to make room for that.
I
That's
love
bullshit.
Fuck the Polish dog. The acai
No.
bowl was a life changer. The first time, I said this before, the
Sean
first time I took a
overdosed.
bite of it, It was like when Artie talked about doing heroin for the first time. He did heroin and went, oh, this is going to be a problem.
You found a place and you were going like every other day.
I would go to that Costco and get it was like $5 and it was so fucking good.
You didn't
got rid of it. COVID got rid of it.
You didn't need to turn that into fuck the Polish dog. I was there to support you.
Okay, sorry.
Both of our items are gone. We
now,
can find unity.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
I don't think we needed civil war.
All right, Polish dog was fine.
Anyway, people have been going and at certain locations. Oh, what's this? Boba?
Uh-oh, Garrett.
Bubble tea?
The bubble tea at Costco?
Yeah.
This is game changer.
People are like, yo, not bad. I haven't tried it. It's not at my location, but that's been the new shit.
Some locations have had the burger for years.
A burger?
I never seen it here.
No, I never. Do they still?
I don't
haven't heard about the
I've
burger
only
in a
seen
long
the
time.
hot dog.
Oh, that's coming because they remodeled ours.
Well, yeah, but if you've noticed, like they really like after COVID happened, they closed the food court for a little bit, but then they opened it back up and they got rid of like everything.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't like do the onion and relish mill?
Garrett, even the picture of the onions on the hot dog and all this stuff, it's just a plain hot dog.
No.
This is plain. Because they don't want you touching anything. Then they got rid of they got like everything. Like you can't even get like a Supreme pizza anymore. I think even like pepperoni's gone. It's just cheese, I think. It's just fucking weird.
No, that's not.
Now it's all
true.
back.
Is it all back?
Yeah.
All that stuff's back.
Even the Supreme?
onions.
The only thing. Yeah, I saw that last time I was there.
I never get it. I always
That
get
was like,
pepperoni.
I loved it. It was so good.
They had all that
and,
when I was
and
there.
all the condiments are back except for the onion.
Yeah,
Onions
onions
are
did not come back. And I heard, and I thought I heard it was a cost thing.
Yeah.
That something happened with onions and they were like, hey, we can't do
mustard,
the
all
$1.50 with the sorry, I talked right over you, Kevin.
Oh no.
But yeah, everything was back with the onions last
I mean,
time.
it still is $1.50 and I can't knock them for that.
There's no Ryan is saying there's no Supreme.
I knew it.
But I swear I saw it the last time I was there. I saw it in the window.
I don't think you did. That was
not
probably
going
a
to the same one
burnt
as
cheese.
me.
And there's a lot of
those
Churros
pizzas.
are back.
churros. Yeah, they have the chicken bake. But I think as far as I'm aware, all they got now is like for food, chicken bake, churro, hot dog, pizza, not Supreme. And that's it. They used to have like the, acai bowl, the carne asada bake, which wasn't
that
good.
sucked.
That sucked.
The sandwich, the turkey sandwich or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
that was
it was
okay.
yeah.
You know what it was with the turkey sandwich? Wasn't bad at all, but it was like $5 or $6.
Yeah.
And anytime I would get it, it'd be like, it's okay, but like for $1, you could have had anything else here.
Yeah. And
So
they
I was
also
like,
used to have like the chicken Caesar salad gone.
Oh, that's not there? Right.
No.
You're a Costco aficionado. I didn't realize this.
I go to Costco. I mean, first off, my family's so big, it makes sense to me to shop at Costco.
Yeah.
But I like the food court there.
I have loved it in the past, but I've only fucked with $1.50 hot dog and a drink.
But now you have to be a member to get the food court. You can't just go anymore. You have to, you have to show your card.
That's always
That's
been
interesting.
the policy, but they
Started enforcing it.
did not enforce it. And then just recently it's like,
I love the touchscreens they added to all of
The
them.
touchscreens, yeah, it's cool.
Yes. Costco, I see it at every quick service food place in the world. I see this, but the most at Costco. I've missed this lately. Costco was the #1 location. A lot of people may not know this, but statistically, mathematically, Costco was the #1 location to watch this phenomenon. Next guest, please.
Yes.
Next guest, please.
Yeah.
Next guest, please. Next customer, please.
Hey, they're calling you.
Me.
Yeah.
Me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just a piece of bread.
I don't know what it is, but you're 100% right. Costco's the worst.
What is that? They get to the front of the line and they stand there like they're watching the parade.
Well, you know what?
I got to the front.
Now they're like on their phone, honestly. But
Yeah, that's a thing.
Sure, that I understand. They're law, but I see people just standing there, and it's like, do you not hear?
They're thinking about how much money they just spent inside.
They're seriously going through the vortex. Should I bought that dish soap? I didn't need 18 gallons of it, but maybe I need. I'll use it eventually.
We were together, Rocco, when they just opened when they remodeled the whole food court in that local Costco.
Yeah.
And remember, it was a weird vortex of strange things happening.
Yes.
Like, people were dropping their pizza face down, and then somebody dropped their, they took their cart off the curb. I guess didn't see the curb and spilled all their stuff.
Yeah, their cart
and
just
they're like, no,
in the street.
we're just standing there just waiting for our churros, and it's like,
Hell
What is
breaks
going
loose.
on?
And an old woman was at the front. This was, they opened the self-serve
Kevin,
kiosk.
you're gonna trade me real quick, so you can be on the seat, and because I got a piece so bad, and you're telling the Costco story. So go.
Okay. So that all happened, and then we watched this old woman. She's struggling with the kiosk.
Yeah.
I don't know how to order.
Yeah, they just added those kiosks with the new remodel they did.
Yeah.
See, I haven't even seen those.
I don't have a computer and I just want food.
Yeah.
You know, and so she ordered like pizza and
Yeah,
stuff like
at
that.
the-
And
at
then
the
the
window.
woman at the window is like, just come up here and order. And she's like standing there looking confused the whole time. We order our thing.
Yeah.
And then, they hand her the pizza. Oh, great. And then just fucking drops all of it face down.
Because it's just on a paper plate. They hand it to you on a paper plate.
So that's happening as the dude's basket is tipped over, and oh my god, the wings are everywhere. And that's happening. And then another guy is like mad at the computer, and we were like, "What is happening in the food court right now?"
We were just there. We're like, "Ooh, let's check out the new Costco food court."
Yeah,
and
This is a prank video going
I
on.
took
So
a
weird.
picture in that moment because I was like, "What? I need to snapshot this moment." And I think, it still is. That's my header image on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the woman picking up her pizza.
It just looked like a Twin Peaks nightmare, like scene. And there she is picking up her
Liminal
pizza.
space.
Yeah, liminal space. Exactly, that's what it is. But anyway,
She dropped it face down.
yeah,
yes.
cheese and everything down.
I don't
I'm sure
know.
it's Costco. They'll replace it for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's-
they're good.
It doesn't matter, but
Totally.
But
what a-
that was a weird.
yeah, it was a
scenario.
weird.
But now they all
situation.
have the touch screen, whatever, and I do find that's easier.
Do you pay there too?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
That
can.
is
You just do
easier.
it, and you get a thing with your number, and then they go number 482. And
Yeah.
I
that is
literally just
easier.
Apple Pay. It is like scan Costco card, boop, churro, boop, done. All right, and then you pick it up. That's
Cool.
And then and then you scan it, and then you stand there. Next guest, please. Anyway,
Man.
sorry, Sean. Costco talk has concluded. You
Oh,
Let's go
I
get some
had
hot dogs
I was
later.
gonna talk about they have a chicken salad there, but not in the food court, just there, and it's in
Yeah.
a tub.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
$18, which is so much money.
That's
but
$18
It's fucking good though.
It is
Yeah.
good. No, because I've got that before, but I didn't. That was
Okay.
$18.
18
Check it out.
Maybe it
bucks.
wasn't the last time I got it.
LG flat screens. They're 120
Yeah.
refresh rate. They got 4K.
Yeah?
6
Yeah.
HDMI inputs there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Costco's the only place you can still get Jones Broccoli Madness, and I
Oh,
still
that's
go
true.
buy
It is. Yep. You can get there.
You can just buy it pre-made.
Yep.
You mix
You
it
mix
yourself.
it yourself.
but-
Yeah.
So good.
Did we talk about Soup Plantation on here? I can't remember. But Soup Plantation, beloved buffet,
Or was it
chain.
sweet tomatoes?
Where you live, it might be Sweet Tomatoes. They had different names
Or something
for it.
plantation, right?
Soup Plantation.
Sweet plantation.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That was ours.
They need to get rid of that one.
well, they did.
Good.
They literally
But that's what was
did.
so confusing is they went through a name change in most of the country. They're, let's be Sweet Tomatoes. And then California didn't do that.
They're like, nah.
The first one is in San Diego.
Yeah.
It was, and they're just loyal to that.
Maybe
I don't
that's-
know.
Yeah, I don't know what the
I
deal
don't know
was.
why they
but
did that.
anyway, so that chain closed as soon as COVID hit. Done. And then news broke recently. It's coming back. It's coming back.
Really?
And we did the research here, and it's like one business owner in San Diego was like, "I run an old folks home. It should be back." That's it. And they said like, "We're gonna reopen the restaurant, and I'm gonna copy I'm gonna find the recipes and do it myself."
Uh-oh.
But no one's doing the research. That headline like went national. I've had people reach out from multiple states to me like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in California. Do you think Soup Plantation will be open? I'm dying to go." It's like the word got out, and
Yeah.
I don't know if they were anticipating that, but it is like one guy trying to recreate it.
Huh.
And so they said they're going to open July 4th. I am
July 4th?
Yes, I'm
And it's at
so
the
excited.
location we used to go to, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went there on
So
a
it's
stream
now
recently.
an independently owned. That same one we used to go write. It was great for writing because we go there and you could be in Soup Plantation all day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you write your video and keep going back for more ice cream and stuff.
That's why we honestly back in our like younger days
yeah,
enjoyed
we
Soup
do that.
Plantation so
we used to
much.
do that like hometown buffet before that closed too,
Yeah.
because it's like we can write here all day.
Yeah.
So
and just
that
keeping snacks.
location-
When we would write videos at a Red Robin, they would keep coming to the table. Has anyone told you about the Red Robin's rewards program? You can get free clucks and whistles every.
That
and when it's
wasn't
your
fun.
birthday, you get a free chicken nugget. It was like, yeah, I'm good.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
So that location is now going to be like an independently operated.
But I
It's-
heard
yeah.
from Rocco that the guy made it for old people.
Yeah.
So there's like hours where only old people are allowed to go or something.
It's Yeah, it's going to be
like an Adult Swim almost.
Well, across the street is an old folks, a very large old folks community.
It's them. It's them that's doing this, and they are opening it for the assisted care facility. People who live there until 2 p.m. and then after 2 p.m. everyone can eat there. What is this? No one's looked into it. It's just Soup Plantation's back. I'm going.
That's kind of cool if you're old and you hate kids.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked because this is just gonna be such a meltdown.
That's what I think. Either it will rule, and it's like, hey, this guy did it. Great underdog story.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or this is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Because
I really hope he pulls it off.
I hope so too. Yeah, I'm hoping for success.
You know how pissed a family of 8 is going to be when they're turned away at noon?
This is my thought. Yeah. Well, yeah. This is my thought, though. This is going to be so expensive to go to. It's going to be like $25 a person because this guy's going to realize how much it costs to operate a fucking buffet.
That's why all these buffets closed when COVID hit. They didn't have the margins.
It's going to be insanely expensive, and it's going to be not as good Soup Plantation, probably.
But we'll see. Hey, also to take in consideration, Soup Plantation was corporate. Maybe this guy will bring the hometown touch.
Maybe.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it'll be good.
He's living there, so he's saving money on rent.
What?
So
What?
Johnny, and Kevin did boots on the ground research, and in our last Future Probe stream,
you can go
went
there.
Oh,
at night.
okay.
There's definitely people living in it.
What?
Living motorhome,
but it looks
out
like,
front.
but it looks like there's like desks and office stuff in the restaurant, and there was definitely someone asleep.
What the fuck?
Really?
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I've seen a motorhome in that parking lot, but there's a lot of construction going on to that whole building. So usually when I see that, it's like a caretaker or a security guard's motorhome.
Gives me the vibe. There was some movie I watched of a guy who owned a buffet, but like would go like get people's old plates and then like dump it back into the buffet. You know, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this guy would do that, but I'm thinking like I hear independent buffet, my brain goes there. Like I saw that once. That looked pretty fucking gross. I don't know.
What's your go-to? What's your most fat boy moment when you go to a buffet? What is something you get or you'll pig out on, or maybe even combine? What's something you get? Sean's gonna have a lame answer because every time I've been to a buffet with him,
Rocco's disappointed.
He goes, I just had it. There's too much food here. I'm not gonna eat it. So you know what,
Rocco,
Sean? Thrill me.
I'm gonna say I've never seen Rocco more disappointed in me than when we go to a buffet. Like that is when you're just like, okay. Like I get my first plate and it's a salad. And he's just like, what do you doing? And then I get full of my one salad. And
It used to be though that was the thing. Again, when we would write videos at like Hometown Buffet or whatever, it used to be you would always bring up like, should we go there? Because like Mega64 will pay for me to be there to eat nothing.
Right.
But it's like,
waste.
but we want you there.
Yeah.
We want you there.
Yeah.
And Hometown Buffet was like $8 anyway. So just, it's worth $8.
We used to do the thing where I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to eat. Can you give me a sticker so it says this guy can't go to the buffet? Like I just want here to hang out with them. Like, so they started letting me do that eventually, but.
We were, broke ass 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
We need a sticker.
I used to do the thing where like I would get French fries on everything, like because they had those like kind of good French fries at home, and they're bad, but they're good enough at home.
Yeah, they were bad, but they were good. I know what you mean.
But I would like add them to like the sandwiches, I'd add them to like the burgers and the hot dogs, like put them in everything.
Okay, there you go. That was a good answer.
Thank you.
That was better than I could have hoped for.
Thank God.
My fat guy answer is that I would never use the tiny dessert plates they'd always have next to the dessert buffet. I'd go get one of the normal size
big
plates.
one.
And take it over to the dessert buffet and load that up.
Kevin loves desserts. I know
They
this.
would always push the little dessert plate
tiny
on you.
plates. And
Like,
I'm
here you go. Here's
like,
for all your desserts. And it's like, get the fuck away from me. I have the platter here. Thank you.
I'm using the tray. Thank you.
Dessert tray, please. Take this drink cup and fill that with ice cream.
I remember being
Fuck you.
I remember being a young boy at a Vegas buffet. I believe I was at the Bacchanal at Caesars. And going up to the dessert area, and the chef specifically
He was out.
leaned over to me and said, "Sir, may I offer you a suggestion?" Yes.
Ooh.
Do you see our cookie here? And it was a cookie in a metal thing. So I think it was like a hot cookie skillet thing. And he goes, "Did you know we have homemade ice cream?" Or homemade ice cream, or was it gelato? I can't remember. But he's like,
You do the math.
Let me serve that for you on that.
Oh shit.
And he put it on there. Oh, and he was like, you will not have a dessert better than this. So that, that's not too crazy combining those things.
Sage.
But then my go-to was at Soup Plantation, they had chocolate muffins, but then they also had honey butter. And, you don't always mix honey with chocolate, whatever. I fucking did. I would put that honey butter all over this chocolate muffin and fucking eat it. And it was this sweet and salty fucking, that was my thing. That was my thing that I would look forward to.
I definitely can hold my own eating at buffets. I haven't done it in years. They're all closed now. But what we still go to currently that's technically a buffet is Korean barbecue.
Yeah. That is technically,
I think my fat boy moment there is I'm always cleanup crew. Okay, if we don't eat all of what we asked for, they charge you a fine.
What?
Yeah.
If you don't finish your meat, you get charged for it.
They don't want you to waste food, basically.
It's a smart
throw it
rule.
away.
But I'm the one that's okay, this dickhead down the table ordered chicken. Fucking no one wants to cook or eat the chicken, so now it's me, and I will just okay, whatever's left. Okay, 2 extra shrimps over here, all this chicken.
Throw it on the grill.
What fucking
Mix it up.
dickhead would order chicken?
Who the fuck would do that?
I'm not naming any names. If you go to Korean barbecue with me, do not fucking order chicken.
Yeah,
at my
fuck
table.
you if you order chicken.
What?
Who the
I
fuck
think I've
did
gotten
that?
Korean barbecue once in my life.
Oh,
One
it's
time.
so good.
Oh, yeah.
We had it
Sean.
we had it a couple days ago.
I know. I see you eating all the
Sean,
time.
Chicken takes twice as long to cook as everything else,
Yeah, I
and
don't
you
trust-
can
I don't trust that.
cross-contaminate
Yeah, I don't
the
trust it.
salmonella.
I've had many incidents in the early days that I first went to Korean barbecue. I had incidents where we would order, get that. Oh, yeah, we got all this beef and got to get chicken. And inevitably someone would always be sick. And then we stopped ordering chicken and it was
Chicken takes twice as long.
takes
to cook.
twice as long. And then there's always some cross contamination.
Yeah.
You got chicken next to my pork.
You can also get a grill swap if you really want to. But
That's
still,
true. Yeah, you
don't-
could
don't
do
use
that.
chicken.
I don't know, Johnny, if you were alluding to you ordered chicken last time.
No, my girlfriend did.
No!
Yeah, the whole time I'm going
Okay, because all I remember was last time we went, someone got chicken. I didn't know who it was. I was Natty. I was speaking in hyperbole.
No.
I ate the chicken. It was good chicken.
When he said
didn't have
dickhead,
it.
he didn't mean that. Oh my
I
goodness.
went into you will never.
Sorry.
I didn't know why the chicken was ordered either, and you've never seen me more. I went into Karen mode where I went, we've ordered chicken. I didn't know why. I didn't know who did that.
I think we all realized on
So-
accident.
so.
Separate.
I went into Karen barbecue mode, and I was like, okay, we're gonna need a different grill after this chicken is done. Can we get? Excuse me. Can we get 2 new pairs of tongs? They're gonna need new. I just went into everything will be separate. Everything will be this.
And they're
whatever.
accommodating too.
I went what's that?
They're accommodating with that stuff.
Oh yeah, totally. But I went surgical. And then I was in the same boat. I was just like, why? Yeah, why would there be chicken here? I mean, clearly this is a mistake.
You know,
and
my
then it was
big
like,
mouth-
you're right next to me and you ordered it.
Yeah. See, my big mouth. I'm across the table. I realized I went, who the fuck ordered chicken?
Now, let me-
I honestly thought it maybe it was a mistake.
Like
or
a half
something. I
hour
didn't
ago.
know, so I kept making comments.
Of anyone to order it,
Let me say this.
It
Let me
worked
say
out.
this.
Yeah.
Natty, thank God for you.
thank God.
Because what I would have ordered if I would have gone with these fuckers is chicken. For sure. 100%.
You've been executing.
And now I know, do not do that. So thank God for Natty. Now I look like a good guy. I'm like, because if there was spicy chicken, 100% I would have ordered that. 100%. So
It was just really funny because that takes way longer.
Yeah.
And the group we were in, everyone was like, "Oh, we're done." And I was like, "I haven't eaten yet. We're still cooking chicken."
Yeah,
shit.
some of the people there I don't think had done Korean barbecue before, so it was kind of like
They had something to go
we
to
had,
in
we had
half
one
hour.
meat. We had one meat. It's time to go.
Yeah.
But it's not how it works. I usually get 80,000 meats.
Yo,
by
this
the
is a
time we-
3-hour dinner.
Oh, see, that's why I don't go with you guys
Yeah,
because I don't
yeah,
got
yeah.
the time.
Sean.
Yeah.
We'll take
After,
I
tell you
believe
what,
you. Thank you.
We'll try to get through the rankings tonight as fast as possible.
Okay.
Maybe we'll shave off 80 of the videos.
Oh, sure.
And Korean barbecue on me.
Thank
After
wow.
this.
What a guy.
Some
You already are planning to be out till fucking 2 a.m. probably anyway.
I was
Just come
planning
with
that.
us.
already lied to your kids. So
Have the kid- seriously, bring the kids.
Yeah.
I don't want
chicken,
to. We
though.
don't need to pay for them or anything, but They'll sit under the table
They
and
can
just throw
watch.
them a piece of
Throw them
meat.
a scraps.
Scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Nah,
chicken,
that sounds
though.
right.
Hey, we got some gristle left on this bone.
Sounds like your nurse
one's
practitioner said that to you. I take my kids there and I give them the gristle.
I just give him gristle under the table and I don't have to pay a single dime.
Couple of crayons they draw on the carpet.
I give them the chicken raw. I don't give a shit.
And if they complain, I just dose their drinks with lean.
Do you guys?
Lethazine
and
for
they're
the
on
children.
that perp.
Yeah. Put
I
them
think
right
the
out.
food that we ate on tour, we talked about it a lot, but like was like some of the best food I've ever eaten in my life. Do you have a meal from that tour that you think of like
That spicy,
a lot?
Oh, you're
super
gonna hate
peppered
Is it-
Chinese
what
food.
is it?
My meal that I was most memorable,
I think
and
we
I
might be on
loved
the same
it,
page.
is when we got a shit ton of White Castle and
Yeah.
ate it in
That
the
was
lobby.
it?
Yeah.
The White Castle?
Oh, sitting in that lobby
Yes.
with root beers and White Castle just chilling
Yep.
was the best meal of the entire
Wow.
tour.
Let me-
But
Wow.
best food
I'm with you, Sean.
is House of Nanking.
That was
San
mine.
Francisco.
Oh, House of Nanking in San Francisco
But
for sure.
I
was the
think
best.
about
Meal?
that daily.
Best meal, White Castle.
I think about that cummed-on chicken almost every day. That chicken looked like it survived.
Wait. That's not the name of it? Cum dong?
No,
Yeah, he said come on.
Okay. I'm
Come
like,
on.
I love
It's
General
an-
Tso's
it's an
cum
apple
dong
like
chicken.
mayonnaise chicken.
Apple mayonnaise chicken. That chicken looked like it visited the Faku booth at Anime Expo.
Fucking glazed.
But
That
It was
sweet.
so good. I think about
that was the best
that
meal.
meal was so good.
But that was the best food, but the best meal like experience. I'm with
House of
Kevin.
Nanking.
I'm with Kevin having the fucking
Briefcase.
we took over the lobby of our hotel.
1 a.m.
with
White
just
Castle in the middle.
White
Oh.
Castle everywhere.
It was a pig out.
Let me
It was
give
a
you
pig
a glimpse on the inside of Kevin's psyche.
Okay.
Kevin's ideal place in the universe where his energy chakra aligns and it is balanced. I don't know if that's the correct terminology. Is like everyone hanging out, barbecue, like hanging out, talking, eating meat
Sure. That's Kevin's.
around the
yeah.
grill, whatever. That is Kevin's Zen. That's
totally.
Shangri-La.
Yeah.
And so I think the White Castle experience tapped into that energy. Would you say?
Yes, 100%.
All of us gather around a big table with a briefcase full of sliders, which still cracks me up because when we had never ordered from there before, so it's like, do you guys want to get what, like 5 sliders, 6 sliders? And then Johnny's like, excuse me, order about 45 sliders.
Yeah, Johnny's
know
like, get
they're
crazy.
small.
Johnny, what's wrong with you, Johnny?
Everyone
Was
fighting me
45
on it.
enough?
Oh,
I don't know.
Johnny made the best call.
Yeah. Johnny made a good call.
We cleaned up. There was no food
By
left.
the end, it was after our show in Detroit.
And nothing
I was
was open.
so exhausted. Nothing was open. I was starving. And
Do you
then
remember that was the, I think, third White Castle we drove to that
Yes.
even had
That
an
was
open
closed.
we
drive-thru?
couldn't find anything.
Yeah, nothing
So
was open.
I remember vividly, I was so hungry and tired, but my head was just on the, like this. And I'm just eating White Castle, just like, like passing out, eating the worst food. But
That was
it
the
was
first
fun.
time I had it.
That was me too. Never
And
had it before.
I saw it in Vegas when I was there last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I? No.
That it sucks.
I never
'cause
need
that-
to have it again.
That Vegas one is like one of the closest ones to us,
Yeah.
unfortunately here, and it's fucked up. It is constantly a line,
huge line?
a line down the block of drunk
Yes.
people.
There is a right when you're leaving
Terribles.
a giant chevron.
Yeah,
Yes.
in Terribles.
And it's inside it. And I was getting gas and I was like,
Yeah.
I'll go inside and get a soda. And I was like, there's a White Castle in here.
Yeah.
And I immediately loaded up on food for the 5.5 hour drive.
Nice.
That's the secret. Is the one on the strip is slammed. That one in that Terribles chevron.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was 4 people
Yep.
Okay.
in
It's
line
empty.
when I was
That.
there this weekend.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. After this,
Let's go to Vegas again.
let's go back.
Sean, you ready?
I'm ready.
Just
After
go,
Korean barbecue, go to Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
This all sounds like possible.
This is all going to happen in the next 24 hours.
This seems likely.
Hey, I wanted to talk about. Well, maybe not.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to just address something. You know, we've been getting a lot of feedback. I personally have been getting a lot of feedback.
is this
I
serious?
recently went to Star Wars Celebration,
Uh-huh.
and I was specifically told, literally, people in my Twitter mentions, please don't talk about Star Wars on the next podcast. I've heard enough.
Okay.
about it.
I know what
All
this
right.
is.
I heard about it a ton.
Uh-huh.
And I genuinely don't ever want to hear I don't want to hear a lot of people resoundingly say something like that and ignore it. You know, there's a level of ignoring the comments where you don't have to care what they think, but then you also like don't want to,
spit in the eye.
You don't want to like outright like deny. You know, it's like your viewers. You want to make them happy. So I was like, all right, I won't talk about it. But I have to.
Wait a minute.
I feel bad about this because I know so many people are going to be suffering through this.
Like including me.
But I'm done. I'm done talking about Mega64 for the day. It is the 20th. I wish I didn't have to talk about this. It's the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones this week.
Okay.
So I got the shirt ready.
Cool.
I imported this from Japan just for today.
Wow.
Is that
And check it out. I got the official crew jacket.
Oh, those are
Sean asked me what this jacket was, and it's commemorating 20 years of Attack of the Clones, most people's favorite of the saga.
Where did you get that
Cody?
jacket?
From Lucasfilm.
Is it Commander Cody on the pattern there?
From the studio.
That movie's terrible.
Shut up. And then, so it is the anniversary. So what we're going to do for the next, I don't know, we can push the wrestling thing. For the next half hour, 45 minutes, we're going to talk about our favorite Attack of the Clones moments.
Johnny, don't do that.
We're going to talk about, kind of just get into it.
Don't push the wrestling thing, Johnny.
I'm going to have, I feel a little weird talking up here without my, I always have a Zevia, so don't mind me.
We are not sponsored. What the? Okay.
Careful.
You're
The
giving
fuck
your
is
code out.
that?
It's got like a combination. Oh
Get my
God.
Zevia out there.
My God.
And
Pathetic.
let her rip.
Is it cold?
My favorite scene is when
doesn't talk? That
Count
thing doesn't
Dooku
make
looks at
noise?
the Death Star plans with the bugs.
The Genosians. That doesn't make a noise or doesn't go whir.
Well, I hope you're happy.
What kind of socks you got on?
Ritz crackers.
My favorite food in this Attack of the Clones.
Okay. Obi-Wan loves
Ritz crackers.
Ritz.
Yeah, Obi-Wan loves Ritz.
And Grievous was like, you can't have them.
Man,
I remember that scene.
You know, this gives me a little worried because it's been now 20 years since that movie came out and it still sucks. The time did not make it better.
Hey, revisit it. The CG, well, it's worse than ever. I didn't know until recently, real talk.
What do you?
I didn't know until this week that, what I did know was that's the first movie filmed entirely digitally.
Right.
They used a Sony camera that shot 1080 24. That movie was only shot in like 1080p. Isn't that crazy?
So they can't
like
upres
like we did our limited run presentation is shot way higher resolution than a Star Wars
And more
movie.
entertaining.
Yeah, maybe.
How about that?
More, I was going to say more laughs, but actually maybe less laughs. But first movie shot digitally. And the cameras, it was very elementary. I mean, that had never been done before. And the cameras ran a certain way. And I guess they produced a noise. Like film obviously makes, you'll hear the of the film.
Sure.
But these cameras kind of had a whine to them, like, whatever. I don't know how it worked.
Yeah.
And I guess it was the same frequency of human speech. So they tried to filter it out. And it's like,
my God.
Yeah.
It fucks up the voices.
There is not one piece of on-set audio in Attack of the Clones.
Whoa.
Someone behind the scenes.
Fuck up.
Someone behind the scenes talked about it. I think Ewan McGregor talked about it. He's like, I had to dub 100%.
That's why it's so shitty.
Everything.
Doesn't
is
that
dubbed?
explain a lot?
Yeah.
Think
The
about
acting
it.
sucks. Oh my, that makes
Like,
a lot of sense.
There's a lot of audio dubbing in every movie. So
course, of
that's
course.
bound to happen. It's bound to happen. But I don't know of a movie that's 100% like that. That's kind of interesting, isn't it?
What? How could you release that camera? What a fuck up that is.
George was intent on, I'm going to shoot this digitally to prove it can be done. And hey, to be fair, I mean, that kickstarted an industry that is doing that now. And now you can make a movie a hell of a lot cheaper. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands to develop film.
Right.
You just do it. So, hey, great. In the tech department, the guy was cool, but man, don't release that.
George Lucas tripped so that James Cameron could run.
Yeah.
That's right.
I just think like you would record the audio separately on a different device and then it wouldn't whine because it was far enough away from the camera.
You would think.
Like that's what they do with
You
the
have boom
traditional film
mics?
camera.
How is that possible?
And I should say too, I was just gonna say, like, of course there are older movies where you couldn't record audio with the, like, obviously there's probably
Silent
a ton of
films
older
that
movies they had to dub everything.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking in a modern context. That just kind of surprised me.
Yeah, that is wild.
Anyway.
Okay, no more Star Wars.
Oh no, but yeah, I went to the event. It was fun.
Celebration.
I went to they had a whole exhibit where they literally trucked down all the Mandalorian props.
Ooh.
And anything they had a physical prop or costume for.
The Forge, did they have the big?
No, they anything that they had physically that wasn't like a CG thing or whatever.
Yeah.
They put it all in a fucking truck and drove it down there. And so you went into this gallery and it was just like, it's all out. And I was telling Kevin, I know, Kevin, you're a fan of like seeing how things work. Yeah, like, oh, here's an animatronic from this thing or here's whatever. You would have loved it. It was just that. It was like, here's this devil dude. Here's all his face prosthetics.
The Devorian.
And here it is. Here's a mold of the dude's face, and here's how we attached it. That's all laying there. Here's all the guns. And then you would look at it all, and it's like, oh, that prop, that's just like a pill bottle, and they painted it. Oh,
that's what we do.
You know what I mean? It was shit like that. I love stuff like that.
Well,
so anyway, they had all that.
Star Wars has always done that too. Like,
Yeah.
remember the lady razors that were the Jedi communicators?
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
prequels?
Well, this is a ice cream maker.
Yeah. Diaper genie or something, or ice cream
No,
maker?
this was it was an ice cream maker.
Right. And then in the original trilogy, they have
the
like
diaper genie.
lightsabers
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
all made out of some camera parts, like
Yeah.
Yeah, the
flashes for
yeah, that's right.
all the hilts for all the lightsabers were
the original
just built out of
lightsabers were camera parts and
camera
stuff.
hilt, flash bulb parts.
Kevin brought up a good point that, the earliest props for Mega64, we had a robot. And it's funny, we made it for the first episodes of Mega64 and never used it.
Called a Probbot.
It was going to be called Probbot, and he was going to help us with stuff or something,
Yeah.
a little droid. And we never used it. And then so in Sequence Erase, our 10th anniversary video, I thought, that's still up there. Let's use that as a main prop in that. And so the gold like device that they use to do a signal or whatever,
Yes.
I haven't watched it in a while.
That's the diaper genie.
That was
That's
a diaper
right.
genie that we made into a robot. I thought it would be a fun callback for no one but us.
So Mega64, aside from Tupac, intended to have multiple droids
Yes.
that helped you guys
There was a
out.
point before we had ever filmed Mega64 where we were just making robots just because we thought it'd be fun to do that.
Like, here's a puppet Marcus,
And we could
then we
use
got
it.
Tupac, and
Yeah.
here's Probbot. And
Yeah, well, for some reason we really wanted to make droids. Me and Derek.
Theater.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tom
honestly,
Servo.
it was because
It was Mystery
it was
Science
because
Theater.
of Mystery Science Theater. And Star Wars too. Honestly, like we were always talking about that.
It's so funny to look back on moments like that where it was the three of us hanging out in my dad's garage. I remember vividly, the door's open, I'm hanging up by the laundry, the dryer, whatever. And we're just talking like, what are we going to name our characters? What are we going to do all these things? And it's like, that was like our first writers meeting without us realizing what it was. And now we are still doing that 20 years
We
later.
decided on Sean, Rocco, and Derek.
And well, we realized that was funny.
just spelled it different.
Yeah, which I think is hilarious.
It is fun. It's such a subtle thing that if you're watching the DVDs, you're like, oh, they
Although
just
that
spell it
did
that way.
lead for me, I don't know, maybe not everybody else, but like people spell my name wrong all the time, which would have happened anyways.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I think that made it extra confusing back
Dude,
in the early days.
When I was in kindergarten, there were two Seans in my class. One was SEAN and one was SHAWN. And once I learned to read and write, I learned to read pretty early. I was reading fucking books like as soon as I figured out, pretty quick. And when I saw both of those, I was like, okay, one of them spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
It was SHAWN, made sense. Sean.
Yeah.
That's how. And so, who the fuck has seen?
My brother.
Like, why are you spelling it like that? You know?
No, fucks
And
me
I-
up
and I got-
when I try to talk to Siri, because I have two Seans in my life that are both the opposite spellings, it's chaos. Trying to talk to my digital assistant here, she gets it wrong every time.
Yeah. I will say, maybe I should, not a thing that matters. I have gotten texts from your sister.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey,
She's
can you
texting her
put the
husband.
kids to bed?
Yeah.
And it's like, or can you pick this up from the store or whatever?
Yeah.
And I message like, hey, I don't want him to get in trouble here. You never send this to him.
But
This
you know
is the wrong
why?
person.
Because she's talking to Siri.
I know.
Yeah.
And this hasn't happened in years,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It has happened before.
Dude, I use Siri for so much. You guys know how I use my phone.
All of the time.
But hey, real quick, just some context for everyone. About 100% of the day, at any given
don't
moment,
like
if you
typing.
listen carefully, somewhere in a room, you're hearing.
Okay, babe.
You are hearing. That sounds good. I will pick up a burrito on the way. I am coming home. Yes, I will drive fast. I am horny.
Text mom, I'm horny.
See you soon. Goodbye.
It is that. But I feel like, do you ever type? I mean, like, even like with Instagram, check out the PPS
I can
Wednesday
talk
night
way faster than I could type something out.
Well, yeah.
And I end up putting a lot of misspellings out online because of that. Because she gets it wrong. Siri is like, I say Brian's name for the PPS promotion every week. She still spells it Brian.
Nope.
I thought you were thinking computer. What? Fuck this Apple thing tomorrow. I'm not attending.
I want. You know why? You shouldn't have called me.
You know what? When's Google
All right,
have their
bye.
presser? Yeah.
It's
Anyway.
funny. I went down. I mentioned on the podcast a long time ago. I went down the rabbit hole on watching interviews of Gene Simmons talk about his restaurant.
Rock and Brews.
Brews.
Yeah.
That randomly one night. I always like to have a theme. I just put shit on while I'm working, and it's like, yeah, fuck it. All the interviews where he talks about his restaurant, and in multiple interviews, someone would say like, hey, you know, what you should do is you should have this at your restaurant. You know, that's a good idea. And he would in his interview
Write it down?
Go, attention everyone, we should have our restaurants have craft beer and beer cheese for pretzels. Bing.
Attention, everyone.
He would text like you.
Yeah.
He would and what's funny about that,
Gene and I, dude.
and then if you ever look at his Twitter, Garrett, it's the same. It's all misspelled things because it's clear that's how he does. He handles it the same way you do. He just speaks all of his tweets.
I'm better with the social media now because I don't pay for, Twitter Blue or whatever, so I can't edit anything. So I say my whole sentence and paragraph out loud. Then I don't have to look up how to spell rendezvous.
You can just type out rendezvous.
And then it gets it wrong because
because
I got to get the first 4 right at least, and I can't do it.
Actually, rendezvous might be kind of hard.
I thought it was RIN.
a lot of times, if I get to a rendezvous type word, I will type out what I'm saying and then go rendezvous. And
I
just
do that too.
one
Yeah.
word.
I
and
do
then
that too.
Move on.
I got to check.
I've always been, I mentioned spelling has always been something I consider myself good at and all that stuff. And then every now and then, there's a word that it's like, wow, I'm still stumped on this. What was one? Like committed or something like commitment or something. I'm always like, is there 2 M's? There's 1 M. There's 2 T's, which I can't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one for some reason I can't get.
Sawyer was writing a school project and she had to write the word ballet.
Yeah.
And she, how do you spell that? So I told her, she's like, that can't be right. I'm like, I swear to you.
BALLET.
BALLET. But it doesn't look like ballet.
When you write it, it doesn't look
See,
right.
why is there a T there? I'm like, that's a great question. I don't have an answer for you.
I always
French.
hate when you write a word that you know is spelled right, but you look at it and you go, that's wrong.
Oh, I do.
I hate that.
I feel dumb because I ask Jenny all the time, how do you spell this word? And it's a simple word. How do you spell red? I don't know, some stupid thing. And she's like, R-E-D. Like, I know that's right. I know it's R-E-D, but I swear to God, it looked wrong. I don't know.
You're like Beetlejuice. How do I spell red? R-E-D.
I've never asked. That was an example.
Yeah, okay. Good, bad example.
Did I ever tell you about? I've had Twitter Blue for a few months now.
Yeah.
I've been trying.
Yeah.
This is only a couple bucks.
What do you think?
When you tweet stuff, you can't edit a tweet. You can't do that.
Oh, I thought that was the whole point now.
No. It's like it puts your tweet in purgatory for a minute.
So you have a minute to edit.
So yeah. So and a lot of people were like, "Yo, what's the fucking point of this? Just proofread your tweet."
Right.
I'm telling you. And Derek sided with me. I told him about this. There's something different about once you hit the button.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, no, I should have, whatever. And so it puts it in a queue where it's actually, for a minute, it hasn't posted yet. And you can go, oh, nope.
I mean,
redo that.
There is a something like you're editing a video for a day, and then I show Rocco this video, and I see all the problems I didn't see earlier because I'm now watching it through his eyes. I'm seeing it like, oh, I'm watching it for the first time again. And you catch things that way.
So anyway, that in itself is not worth paying for, but it's in there. It's worth it for me though, because you do get longer, you get to post longer videos.
Oh,
no ads on
that's
like
cool.
news, certain like news article, like there's certain.
Do you still
sites
get like
where you don't
promoted like like NFT art? And I don't want to fucking see this.
Occasionally you do. I think occasionally you do. But you can post longer videos. You can there's a whole bunch of stuff, but one of them is you can change your icon, the app icon.
Okay.
And they do monthly things, but
Oh, that's right.
they do like monthly stuff where it's like, Christmas, it's all Christmas icons, and stuff like that. If you really want to change up. But anyway, they had like a vaguely Star Wars one where it was like, two suns. Look at that. But it's like stuff vague enough to not be cool. So it's like, it's not technically Star Wars. And then they had like, I think it was Eurovision. So it was just like a microphone. But it's like, I love microphones. It's like, a soccer ball.
Yeah.
It's like they want people to pay for this. We use Twitter professionally, so I could see the value for us, but outside of that, I don't really get it.
I'm not getting it.
I'm not giving them my money.
I'm not getting it. Speaking of money,
Yeah.
if you got some, you want to buy a shirt, check out shop.mega64.com.
Yes.
Right
We
on
have
time.
exclusives today.
Yes.
It's a sick lineup. So check it out.
We're gonna have the exclusive merch all day long. I think it's about time we can head over to the ring.
That's right.
Thank you everybody for watching the podcast today. We got a whole day planned for you, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Check out, as Sean said, shop.mega64.com. Can we see that? Can we see that lineup one more time? See that image?
No, yeah.
Are the servers holding? Is Aaron accountable?
Johnny, what's the server status right now?
They're fucked.
Servers are fucked.
Hold on. Text Aaron. Fucker.
I'm horny.
How could you do? No, don't say. Oh shit! It sent.
That's his problem now.
God.
So
wrong Aaron.
There's all the merch, and don't forget, there's a secret shirt that's not in that image too. That's up on there.
Yeah.
So all those are up. Check it out, shop.mega64.com.
And stick with us throughout the day.
Yeah.
We're just getting started, and I can't tell you how excited I am to do 486 videos.
We're gonna rank them all. Oh, and
Wow.
we're gonna put the time in to do it right. So stay tuned for that. Coming up next is Mega64 Battle Royale in the ring. Who will come out on top and who will be on the bottom?
Can't wait.
That's right.
That's coming up next. So stay tuned for more 64 Day 2022. Oh yeah. You didn't have to do it.